So, boys,
If your phone has the answers, shouldn't it just, answer?
My brother's always late.
Año nuevo, los mismos Extra Value Meals de McDonald's. Ahora por solo $8 te puedes llevar dos Snack Wrap.
kitchen is kind of late. Fries are good for you. It's 5 o'clock. I might have to make another batch. Eat all the fries up. There's no such thing as an N-word pass. It's all free speech to me. I don't know about y'all boys, but I'm about to make some more goddamn French fries for this late night occasion. This is your father. You have 10 minutes to start cleaning your room before I cut the internet down. My room's clean, Dad. Fuck off. Leave me alone. Thanks, Dad. Are you winning, son? Fuck you, Dad. Cheers. Stop spending all day on the internet rage baiting strangers and not coming to your mother's funeral. What's your obsession with weed with you younger people? You are all physically incapable of living life sober? Yeah. I'm gonna go with yeah. No, that's yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, no, yeah. I'm listening to Tame Impala right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go with young people can't afford houses anymore, so we just buy weed instead and live in apartments. I'm gonna go with that. I'm back, Jack, like a turtle on crack. I already ate my French fries though, and I'm about to make some more. It's over. Game over. Yeah, who's got all that though? Who's got work ethics and discipline and all that? Yeah. I think the modern age, most jobs need to work around people's schedules instead of people working around the business's schedule. Welcome to the LGBT Nick Ergs chat. Typical in every comment that he brings. LGBTQ vibe. Pokemon. Hell yeah. The #1 selling franchise in the world. Only work I put in is waking up and blazing. There you go. That should be enough for society. Bro, stopped the act. This channel is boring as fuck. Then suck my nuts. Dang, well, you have an awesome day. You too, bro. Living on a prayer is not that great. It's okay, though. My homie got like 50 of those teddy bear Pokemons. Really? I only need a few. I got 1, 2, 3, and then I want to get a Snorlax one. Bunch whack weirdos. What's up, Kushim? You smoking that Kushim? Smoking on that Kushim? Even if my channel was boring, every channel's boring, so we can all be bored together on the internet. That's my party on, Garth. Party on, Wayne. Yeah, you want to smoke, Rodriguez? Give me a subscribe. No, but I'm about to smoke anyways. And we're checking out the new Tame Impala vibe album. See what y'all say? What's wrong with single dads? Nothing. Negative XP. Who's that? I mean, who's it by? What's up, Big Bagel? Let me get $1. Just kidding. How you doing? Brad's got it. I only have free weed. That's what's up. He's hooking it up. He's doing God's work. Trump's gonna get that $2,000 in a couple, however many months. 200K a year. congratulations, veteran. Glad. Thank you for your service, and that's what's up. I hope to one day ball like you. Yeah, I mean, my whole family's military, but I never wanted to get into the military. It's not my scene. You feel me? You feel me? Hey, I never said I was whiny. I never said I was whiny, but I am a pothead. I even have pot on my head. Ain't that about a bitch? You're the only one whining here, actually, bulletproof veteran. I'm not whining about anything. So if you want to whine about my lifestyle, that's cool, but I'm not whining about your life, so that's all I gotta say. I'm living very comfortable, and a lot of people mad about that. If I had money for a vehicle, I think I would get like, uh, well, I do have money for a vehicle, but I think I would just get like a mobile home type shit, RV of some kind. I actually like Toyota 4Runners too. Those are really cool. Camaro, it's the only thing I own.
A chewy order is on the way for Jaws, who never lets go of what he loves.
Fortnite's lame, but I will stick to weed. I like Beastie Boys. Hell yeah. And thanks to Joe Biden, now they have billions of dollars of our U.S. equipment. So that's wild too. The thing about the military, once you're in the military, you have to obey the leadership, and if the leadership is stupid, then you're pretty much fucked, because you gotta obey their commands, and they could set you up for a fucking death trap. That's why I'm a freelancer. Fucking bounty hunter. You want a bounty? I'll hunt it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this album is kind of weak. Someone was telling me it wasn't that great. A 3 out of 10? Hell yeah. Do you really rate things on a out of 10 scale all the time? Yeah, I have. But it's been a while. Yeah, I don't agree with most of the war. Yeah, pretty much any of the wars. So yeah. There's that too. Negative XP life is RPG. Negative XP.
The road to the Tournament of Champions gets what?
That's a risky move.
Faces you remember, a competition you won't forget.
Jeopardy champion.
I hope I'm not eligible for the draft right now. Yeah, I just hope I don't get caught in an airstrike in my lifetime. Hamdulillah, hamdulillah. However they say it.
But I can't wake up, I hear you loud and clear. But you might break up, cause this isn't real, I don't exist. Turn off, tune out.
Hell yeah, not Ariel. I'm in Portland.
before you lose it. I'm an MK Ultra victim. There's poison in my system. I'm an MK Ultra victim. There's poison in my system.
Well, I think they took all those people out of the military now.
TV screens of my memories, just static waves of apathy.
Yeah, I've played too many war games, you know what I mean? Shit is crazy. Can't believe people are doing that right now in Russia and shit.
I'm a broken piece of what I used to be. I lost my mind when I was lost in dreams. I'm wide awake, but I can't wake up. I hear it loud and clear, but you might break up, cause this isn't real. I don't exist. Turn off, tune out before you lose it. I'm an MK Ultra victim. There's poison in my system. I'm an MK Ultra victim.
Shit. Bro, I've seen too many videos of people getting blown up by drones. Modern warfare is fucking not cool. I mean, no warfare is cool, but it sounds like an Alex Jones song.
There's poison in my system.
MK Ultra victim, yeah.
I'm an MK Ultra victim.
What's up, Gail? What, do you want to see my cat now?
DVD and ecstasy, conceited with no self-esteem. She's a teenage dream.
This reminds me of Fiddler, if you've heard of them.
If you hate yourself, bright-dyed hair and obnoxious clothes, thinks communism is the way to go. She's a whore, a dime a dozen Jezebel. Fluoride mind and SSRI, so 1,000 yards there for all those guys that you walked and stuff before you came along. Retarded views on politics, likes to listen to shitty music. She drinks and smokes and comes out of a dirty bar. She saw Ramona Flowers and felt so empowered by a movie made in Hollywood. Instead of think she's someone's daughter, like a lamb to the slaughter. But honestly, I'd still hit if I could.
6 Sense. Wait. Let me double check which one that is. Oh, that's the one. I see dead people. Tough choice, because I really did like The Sixth Sense. But yeah, definitely Fight Club's better. That was one of Bruce. I thought that was a really good Bruce Willis movie.
He's an alcoholic loser bitch that likes to listen to shitty music. She drinks and smokes and cokes and chokes on dick. She saw Ramona Flowers and felt so empowered by a movie made in Hollywood. Instead, I think she saw a starter like a lamb to the slaughter. But honestly, I'd still hit if I could. She saw Ramona Flowers.
Yeah, have a good one. Good luck.
And felt so empowered by a movie made in Hollywood. Instead, I think she saw my daughter like a lamb to the slaughter. But honestly, I'd still hit if I.
What is that? It's called light.
Find your fun again. Carnival is calling.
Live, CBS Sunday. Hollywood's biggest party is now bigger than ever.
Ariana, hold my finger.
Nikki Glazer is back, hosting the Golden Globes. Live, CBS Sunday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Streaming on Paramount Plus.
Golden Globe.
I like music to keep me company. I like songs with a sweet melody. When I get bored, I turn on the TV, or I hold my phone and I stare at the screen. I like noise to keep me company. I like static electricity. When I get bored or don't have energy, I like.
His name was Robert Paulson. Remember to use SPF 30 moisturizer to keep from looking like Congress. 30 years. Damn. For real. Negative XP. Yeah, they're good. Surprised I haven't heard of them because they remind me of this other band I listen to called Fiddler.
Hold my phone and stare at the screen. I like music to keep me company. I like songs with
What's up, Kevin? I'm Danny.
an artistic streak. While I watch the news
One Asian dude.
on the TV, so I can stay informed about the enemy. I like to daydream about the bourgeoisie. I like to eat from the apple tree. When I get bored or don't have energy, I like to hold my phone and stare at the screen. Because it helps me feel alright. Because it helps me feel
Oh yeah, it's Bobby Lee's band. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add this to my Spotify. Cool screen out there. True. Pretty much. An Asian guy with a mullet? Damn. That's cool.
Yeah, because they are promoting alternative lifestyles, and yes, it is their job. The only fucking job the government has, bro.
Okay, you can be damn Christian. You're promoting
the only job the
religion.
government has. It's one of the few jobs they have. Is to promote the health and welfare of the United States. Their priority should be stable family units, and it's not.
I agree, and you can't.
Okay, so my prompt is: Christians have every bit as much right to rule secularists do, including over secularists, the same way secularists try to rule over them.
W.
What you have done here.
Are you trying to say GW as in GW Bush? Is this like a hidden message? Sniffing it out?
So when you say rule over, can you be more specific?
Yeah, if you have a king who's a secularist, Christians have as much right to be a king as they do. If it is the case that you have a political class which is ruling over people, Christians have as much as a secularist does to rule over non-secularists or secularists.
And do you think that's not happening now? Like, do you think secularists are ruling over?
Yeah, I think that secularists, what they want to do is promote separation from church and state to the extent that Christianity is removed from the public square altogether and removed from politics altogether. And I think that that's what the movement is towards.
Biggity bullin'.
I think Christian nationalism.
Probably making some more French fries. No, I think I should make some soup. Well, it's 3 a.m. What's everybody else up to?
Is trying to stop that.
So removed from the public space. Do you have any laws that have banned Christianity, like in churches? Or
Oh,
anything?
yeah. Well, I mean, you have secular organizations, secular humanist organizations, which have tried to remove Ten Commandments from public spaces. They try to remove crosses. They try to remove, like, for instance, the most recent one that I can give you an example of, Trump has an office of faith, right? He opened up an office of faith and he brought in somebody to give him, advice when it comes to faith. There was massive pushback from secularists who said, no, that's unconstitutional.
That's what I should be doing. I should be playing some Battlefield, huh? While the getting's still good. I gotta get on Game Pass, and then I'm all good to go.
He's not allowed to do that. There shouldn't be an office which is opened to have anybody of the faith come in as an advisor. That shouldn't be happening. So yeah, there's multitudes of examples of secularists who want to remove Christianity from the public view altogether, or any religion for that matter, and only really think that secularists have the right to rule. And the reason they think that is they think secularists will let you be Christian, but Christians won't let us be secularists.
So when you say public space, you mean, just to be clear, you mean like government-owned facilities, like church, like schools, or
no, even at the local level, they
like,
go after various states for courthouses. For
courthouses would be,
yeah, but they're not always federal. So I'm just trying to, yeah. So I do think,
you're talking about
yes, I think that they are trying their hardest to separate out any sort of religion and make sure that this is run as a secular nation. That Christian nationalism is an antidote to that.
Do they do that with private schools? Like, do they try to remove Christianity from like a Catholic school?
Actually, yes. And let me give you an example of how. I'm glad you brought this up. Have you ever heard of something called school choice?
Yeah, I've heard of
Okay, why is it that I can't take my public school dollars that I would normally be paying in taxes and do to the public schools, who then, they...
Yeah. Andrew Wilson's my bro. Bro.
They spend like $35,000, $45,000, $55,000, depending on where you're at per student. Why can't I get that in a voucher to send my kid to a private school? Secularists have done everything possible and progressive to prevent that from happening. They want you in their indoctrination centers.
So with education specifically, that's actually like a really, really big topic that I'm passionate about. So I don't know if you want to delve into that rabbit hole, or if you want to.
Well, you asked for an example of where even in school.
Yeah, he definitely is an asshole. Like, if you watch his members only stream, he'll like kick his own members out and block them and shit. And he's always like blatantly begging for money. Just like, give me your money. He's like, every stream he does, he has a $4,000 donation bar. And he won't do his stream until he hits that dono bar. So there's a couple of things to hate on.
This is happening,
But-
that is actually happening.
Opposing school choice doesn't necessarily mean that they're prohibiting Catholic schools from teaching Christianity.
Yeah, but they are trying to do that by
They're trying to make Catholic schools.
Yeah, well,
not teach Christianity.
they're trying to make sure that the option to send your kids to Christian schools are curtailed.
So there's jurisdictions where parents are prohibited from sending their kids to
No, that
Catholic
wasn't
school.
my argument. Don't straw man me and bullshit me. What was my argument? Steelman it.
Steelman it?
Yeah.
That by not providing additional resources to
There's no
parents,
additional resources. Same resources.
Paper.
it's the same resource. Okay.
Same.
Well, I mean, I'm not against them getting paper, but it's just like,
Not providing the same resources to let you take a kid out of public school and send them to a Catholic school.
No, they're not allowing you to take the same amount of money they're already taking from you, giving it back to you in a voucher so that you have the option to do that if you want. This is heavily attacked by progressives and by atheists and
Do you think there's
secularists.
the other reasons for not wanting school
I think
choice?
publicly you can make
apart
it.
from like
Sure.
wanting to ban people from
I
practicing
think
Christianity.
publicly you can make those declarations, but that's not what the NGOs say. The NGOs who are behind most of this public policy, by the way, I don't know if you know this or not, I'm glad that you're so passionate about this topic, but you do recognize that most of the legislation in the United States government is written by NGOs, it's written by non-governmental organizations, has nothing at all to do with Congress.
lobbyists.
Yeah, it's written by everybody except them. So when you go to the think tanks, NGO think tanks, and you read the literature that they have, including GLAAD and others, yes, it is a stated fact that they don't want people to be moved into private schools for exactly this reason, because they believe that it'll increase, persecution against LGBTQ people, persecution against race, all sorts of different things that they make this case for. But that's why they're after it.
But is that prohibiting Christianity in the schools?
Yeah, I think.
Or does Christianity entail
my
persecuting those
argument?
people?
My argument was that it's a way for them to try to curtail
I'm not sure if I've heard of John Howard.
you being able to practice Christianity in the same way. Yes. So they give
your
themselves.
Christianity
They give
entails
themselves a
persecuting other people.
Yeah, they give themselves a secular. They give themselves a secular pass. So what they're doing is they're saying, "Here's what we're going to do. We have a secular institution. We've taken God out of school. We've taken God out of all of this. You agree that that's true, at least, right? They pulled as much of that out of schools as possible, right? No public displays of it whatsoever. So they're saying you must send your child to a."
Oh, he's that POS. Do you guys think you guys would be better off with guns? I mean, if you're Australian. Or do you think you're better off without guns?
Your school, right? If you can't afford, if you don't have the privilege of being able to afford to send them to a private school, rather than through your own taxes just getting you a voucher to send them that way, why would they try their hardest to curtail that other than that reason? That's what the NGOs are saying publicly.
So the NGOs, your argument is that NGOs are trying to limit school choice, and that only for Christian schools, right? Because there's secular private schools too
That's
that
the
they're
thing
opposing for school
that's the
choice,
thing
right?
that they're afraid of. You can use the voucher to go to other schools, but most people don't. Most people would use the voucher to send their kids to private Christian schools. That's what.
Most
in fact,
people? Do you have a
Well, in
study
fact,
on
I
that?
can actually explain the process. So the people who were asking for school vouchers to begin with were asking to send them to private schools for this reason. They wanted to send them to non-secular institutions. That was what the whole push was about. That's where school choice came from, was Christian advocacy groups promoting that. So yeah, I would say it's probably going to be most. Yes.
And you think that there's no other reason?
I'm just curious how it affects the crime. Because I know if someone does get a hold of a gun in Australia, then everyone else is unarmed and stuff and sitting ducks like we saw on Bondi Beach or whatever.
That limiting school choice like that would be beneficial for kids
I
in
think
schools?
that they give a lot of bullshit arguments that make no sense. Yes.
Okay. What's one of those bullshit arguments that you think?
You make it. I don't have to make your argument for you.
Well, you made the affirmative claim that there was a bullshit
I
argument.
just gave an argument for it. I gave all the arguments for my affirmative claim, but I don't need to then give you a steelman position of an argument you can
No, it
use
doesn't have to
against
be
me.
steel. It doesn't have to be steel. Man.
Okay, great. I don't need to give you your arguments. I just gave you my argument for what's going on, the proofs behind what NGOs are stating. You asked this question. You said,
could there be
other instances where it is the case they're doing this for other reasons? I say, sure. I just don't think that those reasons are great.
Could it be the case that that they're limiting school, but by limiting school choice and keeping the tax funds going to the public schools, that improves the quality at the public schools?
No, we have some of the literacy rates on planet Earth. We spend the most on education out of every country on planet Earth. The most out of every country on planet Earth. And most of that budget, by the way, doesn't even go to administrative costs. It actually does go to teachers. That's what's insanely funny about it.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I just went through this whole rigmarole the other day with a person. It is, in fact, the case we spend the most amount on public education for some of the worst literacy rates, some of the least educated people coming out.
But what's crazy is I haven't seen Crocodile Dundee since I had first seen it when I was like a kid. So if I rewatched it, it'd be like for the first time in you know what I mean?
These schools. There's every reason in the world for parents to be concerned about sending their kids to public schools if there's an alternative available for the same money that's already theirs.
Well, a lot of times the stats are skewed with the charter schools as well. You know that, right? Because they're self-selecting the students, right? So if there's going to be a poor student, they can say, I don't want that
Great.
student, right?
So then here's what you can do about that, right? This would be a great compromise, wouldn't it? If you said, okay, we're going to have watchdog agencies who come in at cost to us to make sure that you're not skewing your numbers, and we'll give you the school vouchers, right? But what you do, you can't make an argument. So what you can't do, hang on, what you can't do is make an argument from incredulity and just say, well, I think that private schools are just butchering their numbers. Show me the proof. Show me the proof that most of them are. I doubt it's even 5%.
Every country in the world that does the same thing, they're all going off of the same data, and that's the data. That's what the data says. Is that the schools, first off, if you're a parent and you're taking your kid to actively looking around to different schools, you're obviously more involved. You're obviously more involved in the education, right? And I think that's actually...
All right, I gotta pee real quick.
The literacy rates of these kids is way higher. Way higher.
Because there's two self-selection mechanisms that are going on, right?
They have more money.
The parents, three. Money. The parents themselves are already more proactive in the student's life, which I can tell you that's probably going to be the number one factor. Is
I don't disagree.
Okay,
but you know what assists with that
is that the schools are selecting the students, right? So if there's an idiot kid, right, they're going to say, well, we don't want this one. We want this one who's already way advanced.
No, well, the problem
because that's going to make their school
the economic issue is solved with the voucher. That's the point of it. The point of it is to say, okay, maybe you don't make $197,000 a year, so you can't afford $45,000 a year in private school funding. That's reasonable to me. So here's the voucher that the state normally would be paying to this school so that you can send the kid to the school that you want. That's the whole purpose of this economic argument. So that makes no sense to me on its face. The second two arguments that you have is, well, the school is selecting for the students.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like, no.
You want to finish? He can finish this.
Yeah. So the thing is like public schools. Do you think that public schools have no bias and choice for students?
Do they have any bias and choice?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess theoretically, if you look at could they suspend a kid for bad behavior?
Yeah. They just don't like
him.
Right? They just don't like him.
Just because they're
troublemakers or this or that.
Yeah, I mean, they can suspend them, but they don't have. If they're in the school district, they have to go.
Yeah, most of the time that private schools are discriminatory policies by who they will or won't accept is based around one thing: their ability to pay. Their ability to pay. And what we've taken out is this problem of the ability to pay. Now it's a guarantee.
It's not a Shayla, that's a Hayla.
Here's your voucher.
What's up, Jessica, pussy?
Goes right to you. You're guaranteed it. Anyway, I'll leave it there. The debater prompt challenge is Trump good for Christian nationalism?
I think Trump is horrible for Christian nationalism. I think his personal life, he has demonstrated that he will not live within Christian ethics in any way, shape, or form, more so than any president in recent history. And I think both culturally and politically, he has moved our country farther away from Christian ethics than any president in recent memory. I can go into any one of those three
Well, can I
areas.
ask you a question first?
Sure.
Do you like Christian nationalism?
No, but
So then why?
Let me answer. So
Okay.
there's a lot about Christianity that I don't particularly like, but there's also a lot that I do like. I really like the aspects of, love thy neighbor and helping the hungry, the sick, the poor, and all those aspects.
You like the hippie Jesus?
Yeah, I like the hippie Jesus shit. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wonderful. I really like that aspect of Christianity. And do you disagree that that's a core aspect of Christian ethics is feeding the hungry?
No, I don't disagree. I just think that in context, you're only going after one dimension.
Sure, but let me, I'll just approach with the one dimension.
Yeah, so
right?
what I think you guys do is you treat Christianity as a buffet, and the things which
How you treat Christianity as a buffet.
the thing that you guys think in present day matches your current liberal progressive worldview, that's what Jesus is going to reflect. And if that progressive worldview changes, then that's what Jesus is going to reflect.
So I think as opposed to the hippie Jesus shit, which is absolutely a part of Christian ethics. The hating gay people, maybe that's
well, let's just start
within
there.
his purview.
Isn't
but
Trump?
I'm going to
tell me
ignore
how
the
Trump
hating
hates
gay people. What? Let's move on to the core.
So you don't think Trump hates gay people?
I honestly. I don't think he's an empty vessel of values, so it's hard to tell.
So no, we don't hate gay people?
I really don't know.
You just don't know.
Well, he says both. He says two things constantly. Sometimes he's very pro LGBT, and other times he isn't, and I don't know what's in his heart.
Okay, well you can move to whatever you want then.
But yeah,
it's
sure.
your problem.
Cutting USAID. USAID is a program that feeds the hungry, gives water to the thirsty. It cures people of real debilitating diseases. The Lancet recently came out with a study.
It does this all by itself, or does it do it with my money?
Yeah, $67 a year.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. You're just talking right now about the AIDS funding in Africa and this type of thing, right?
No, it's way more than that.
Yeah.
So malaria is a really deadly disease that kills children.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty much the only way it really works for me. It doesn't work the other direction. Could do it like this. I could tie it in a bow on my head. Or yeah, I could just do the Danzig and have it all be like down the center. Maybe I'll do it like a braid. I could do a braid and then have the braid hang like this. That's the new style right there.
Right now, children are dying because of the cuts to USAID. There are children that are dead right now because Trump cut USAID. You talk about the importance of family.
Yeah.
There's a young woman, her name was Yama Freeman. She was 21 years old. She was pregnant with her third child. She started hemorrhaging blood. The villagers called the local clinic to transport her there, but the gasoline came from USAID and they couldn't pick her up. The villagers tried to carry her there, but she died on her way there, and she left her two children orphaned. That destroyed a family. We could have saved her life. Isn't that in the teachings of Jesus? I have a Orthodox pastor, reverend, who the cuts to USAID are
An Orthodox
anti-Christian.
reverend.
So he's a Orthodox Dr. Reverend.
Is it Dr. Reverend?
Yeah, he's a doctor and he's a reverend.
And he's Orthodox?
Yes. That's why
I don't think so. But go ahead.
anyways, and the Vatican Church has said that the cuts to USAID are in opposition to the teachings of Jesus, and of course they are. It is literally
that's not true.
feeding the poor, the hungry.
So let's dive into this. USAID is not actually feeding anybody. What's happening is the government is by force taking money from people and then giving it to other people. That's what's actually happening, right?
So the Lancet.
Can we start with the facts? Isn't the facts of the matter?
Taxpayers' dollars pay for USAID. Yes,
that's what's going on,
correct.
Right?
Yeah, of course.
Now, how do you reconcile a conflict between the idea of theft from one group to another group, and then at the same time the conflict of, but you deserve to have things stolen from you so that we can benefit this group over here? How do you reconcile that in Christian ethics?
It is so unbelievably cheap to help these people out. It is $67 a year per taxpayer.
Then why don't you liberals just go pay for it?
I have been. As soon as USAID was cut, I started donating more money to organizations.
So then it sounds like we don't actually need the program now?
Actually, yes, we do, because the government has diplomatic and a bunch of resources that private NGOs don't have.
Yeah, fucking right. I bet you all that aid is distributed through NGOs like the Red Cross and the Salvation Army. No, they don't help out. That's the whole fucking program, guarantee it. They're using NGOs like the Red Cross, Salvation Army, others like this. It's going to be, hang on, my turn. It's going to be a bunch of NGOs, by the way, who are going to be paying administrative costs, by the way, to all their people. Those tax dollars are going to be making a profit, even though there's nonprofit with millionaires at the top of the nonprofit. And what's actually going on is that a bunch of NGOs are the ones who are distributing all that aid. You're saying that you can't send all that aid to the same NGOs? You can. You just want them to take it from me. And then what you want to do is come to me and say, how dare you? You fucking monster. How dare you not send all of your money to the poor AIDS kids in Africa? Let me ask you a question.
Of course.
Where the fuck were you? Where the fuck were you people when I was underneath my car, right? And it was snowing outside and I had $2 in my pocket. I didn't know how I was going to get to fucking work. My heater was broken. And I thought to myself, oh God, I don't think I'm going to make it through this one. I didn't see you fucking nowhere. I didn't see any of you fuckers anywhere. Let me tell you another thing.
Hey, all right, I'm in favor of
Let me finish.
Filibuster.
I'm not filibustering. I'm right at the
one
finish
last
line.
point, and then I'm taking over.
Okay, you fuckers were nowhere. All you're doing.
I love to help people out.
All you're doing.
Love to help people out.
Okay, great. You're buying my lunch. All you're doing is pointing out, right, that it's perfectly, from your view, it's acceptable for me. I have to pay for every single thing for every other nation.
I never said that.
Then why am I morally obligated to pay for this, but not morally obligated to pay for all forms of suffering?
I'm saying that this is at the center of the bullseye of Jesus' teachings. This is so right now we have.
That would apply to all suffering.
Hang on. Right now we have a warehouse in Southern Africa that's filled with ivermectin. Yes, that ivermectin, and is about to expire. It cures river blindness, which is this parasite people's eyes that makes people blind. It does not cure COVID, but it does cure river blindness.
Anyway,
it's going to expire. Is locked behind a warehouse, and NGOs are coming like, hey, you shut this down. Can you please just give us this so we can distribute it and stop people from going blind? Which was one of the miracles that Jesus performed. And we're refusing to distribute it. We're going to burn it.
Yeah,
we are going to burn medication that will stop children from going blind out of spite. How is that in alignment with Christian ethics?
I'm just going to grant all of this. Right?
It's true. So you don't have to grant it. It's facts.
And just point this out, right? Why am I morally obligated to pay $67 to AIDS kids in Africa or whatever aid that USAID is giving, but I'm not morally obligated to give all of my money and earnings to any form of suffering which is out there?
And it's kind of a weird maximalist argument. I think it is really cheap to save a lot of lives, and it is.
You're not answering my question.
As a good Christian,
do you realize that
want to feed hungry people and cure people of blindness?
And guess what? There's hungry people here who are blind who need my money that I can get to my church.
why can't we do the church and the government can both provide?
Do you think I have endless amounts of money?
Man, USA.
Do you think that the government? Do you think the government's going to stop at $67?
It was a third of 1%. Yes, it was a third of 1%.
Okay, let me ask you this. I'll just ask you a quick question. I just want you to actually answer it.
100%.
If I have $500,000 in the bank, somebody gets a hold of me and says, "Hey, man, I need a new heart. It's exactly $500,000. Am I obligated to give it to them?"
I don't think you're obligated.
Why?
I just think you'd be a good person if you did.
Yeah, okay, but there's no obligation.
All right, hey, one more point on this.
Wait. What makes me a bad person by not giving it to them?
I think it doesn't necessarily make you a bad person.
Okay, so then how does this make me a bad person?
Look, it is so easy to save a life.
You're not answering my fucking question. If that's a neutral, that I don't give them the $500,000, how is it not a neutral for me not to give the $67?
You don't have to. I just think it's in line with Christian teachings, and I think the Vatican agrees with me. I think the Orthodox Church agrees with me, and I think.
Well, I guess the Vatican can go fucking pay for it then. They got plenty of money, don't they? They got plenty of money, they go pay for it.
They get help from USAID to get into places where they couldn't alone because we are a government.
Oh yeah, NGOs could never go get people AIDS medication. Give me a break with this shit.
I need to airdrop food into places that just
Oh yeah, there's no way an NGO could hire a pilot to airdrop food.
with,
You need the
with
government for
military
it.
planes. Yeah.
Why do you need military planes to airdrop food?
Because they have the storage capacity to actually do
So do private
airdropping.
aircraft.
I mean, do you know how expensive that is? I mean, they can use.
Yeah, it's fairly
They can
expensive.
use.
I agree.
They
So
can
don't use my money
airplanes
for it.
That are not dropping tanks can drop food instead.
Okay.
This is the teachings of Jesus Christ.
That we
and
need to
you
drop
reject
food-
them.
that we need to
The
drop
only
food
part
from
you care about
C-130s?
Christian ethics is hating gay
Yeah, I
people.
get it.
But when it comes to feeding the poor, when it comes to curing people of blindness, you all of a sudden all your Christian ethics vanishes. Where is it? Where's the teachings of Jesus?
I
here?
love the fact
What would
that you
Jesus
make-
do?
What-
Man,
what would Jesus do?
What would Jesus do?
I'll tell you what. Are you familiar with the concept of the Trinity?
Yes.
Then Jesus nuked Sodom and Gomorrah. Now get off the fucking stage.
Yeah.
Hollywood is a place where are sacrificed.
The prompt is the founding fathers did not intend for this to be a solely Christian nation.
Solely Christian nation.
Or I'll make it more broad, so contentious. A Christian nation.
Okay, got it.
Okay, I guess I'll start. So basically, when you look at the way the founding fathers have framed a lot of things, and if you look at their private diaries, they basically wanted this country to be founded under, I wouldn't say a secular perspective, but the idea that it was supposed to be like specifically, oh, this is a Lutheran nation or whatever, was not under their purview. They believed in the justness of laws. You could almost say this is what was argued, a theistic rationalist kind of thing, where they prioritize rationalism.
Let's start with something else. What's a Christian nation to you?
So a Christian nation would be a nation that is explicitly in law, or is it de jure Christian? Like it says in the, like, we are a Christian nation square. Like it's written in the whatever.
I guess in this, semantics are important. When I think of Christian nation, I think about the people groups which are the ones that make up the nation and are wanted in the nation. And so my argument to you would be, I agree that there was a compromise for a separation.
Soup is witchcraft. Okay. If I agree with the prompt, I guess we'll be changing your mind tonight.
Where
Look like Neo in part 3. I have ascended beyond Neo.
it wasn't even a separation, but just the idea that the federal government couldn't make a national religion. That's true, but that's because the 10th Amendment was there. And the idea was that the prospective states could impose their own religious virtues in the state, and did.
Well, it depends what you're looking at. If you look at the writings of like Thomas Jefferson and John Adams, at one point Thomas Jefferson
was, yes, I agree with you.
And Adams also agreed with
My new hairstyle's sick as fuck. Y'all already know. I just need to get some hairspray and just spray the fuck out of this shit so it stays like this.
And they have writings
Yeah,
back
but
and
do you
forth.
realize that there was a conflict between anti-federalists and federalists, and that they were consistently arguing over these topics? But even if
Well, it's something better than nothing.
even if you go back, hang on, to a lot of the Enlightenment thinkers, that they were, a lot of them even said that
A weave? Sure. If that's what you want to call it. I was thinking of calling it a cleave or a bleave. Gotta come up with a new name for this one-of-a-kind hairstyle.
can't really have a moral nation unless it's a Christian nation.
No, they said
Yes.
you couldn't have a moral nation without religion. They didn't specify. I mean, if you look at back
Which
Jefferson,
religion? Which religion?
Jefferson said that one of the most I forgot the exact word, but basically one of the most religious or orthodox texts
Feels like cyberpunk.
that writes like the laws of man perfectly, paraphrasing, was the introduction to the Hindu Shastras. And so just going on that,
So he wanted a Hindu nation, bro?
He just wanted a religious, basically.
Yeah, you're talking about one specific. You're talking about one specific founder here. Okay, I was talking about Enlightenment thinkers themselves,
But
like
even
John Locke, who said you shouldn't even have people who voted who weren't Christian.
Well, if you look at things like, I believe it was in Virginia, they passed the Religious Freedom Act, which again Jefferson had
At the state level?
At the state level.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was before, I'm trying to remember if it was before or after the Articles of Confederation.
Mm-hmm.
But once they created the Constitution, they made it clear that there was no one religion that was supposed to be the dominant force in society. And almost
Because it was-
Jefferson, Adams,
yeah.
Ben Franklin,
When you say
Washington.
this,
they
here's what's
all
really funny
agreed
when you
with
say
that.
this, though. When you say, so the problem was a problem of denomination. The problem was they couldn't, because Protestants had different denominations, they knew at the national level, if they imposed a denomination, it would lead to all-out war, okay? It would lead to just a massive fight among the states, especially as they're moving away from the Articles of Confederation, okay? So yes, it's true at the national level they weren't going to impose one denomination of Christianity. They left it to the states. The states, though, definitely were. And the idea that our founders didn't want the majority of the population to be and stay Christians, absurd. They did.
They absolutely
They
did not.
did.
They did not.
They give me an advocation of a single founder who said that they wanted to import non-Christians in the nation. One.
I mean, Ben Franklin said
Ben
that.
Franklin didn't say that. I guarantee
Well,
it.
he didn't say that specifically,
Yeah.
but he basically said that there's two. There's
Dear diary, mood, apathetic.
Ben Franklin and John Adams. John Adams bragged about how welcoming they were to Jews and how he's proud to have them in his country. I always get them mixed up. But Ben Franklin said that if the Imam of Constantinople came to the America, he would more than be welcome to find a pulpit there. I mean, clearly he wants freedom of religion, not one specific religion to dominate over the social class.
You think that the founding fathers who owned slaves and the founding fathers, very people who were making the advocation, and the fact that all these different states had their own state religion, that the view of the time was not that this nation should be filled mostly with white people who were Christian?
Well, most states didn't have a specific Christian religion. Some made laws.
We looked that up after that was told to me, and turns out that was wrong. 9 of them did. So I was right.
They had you had to be a Christian, but they didn't even specify. And back then, with their conception of religion, if you have a Presbyterian and you have an Anglican, those are basically different religions to them.
Yes,
so,
agreed.
Agreed.
So they were still under the purview of Christianity.
They did not see it that way. They beat Quakers out of Rhode Island.
They still didn't like.
Whipped people.
They still had a preference towards those people over.
Then why did they chase them out? How come they're let's go with these Presbyterians?
They chased out everyone who wasn't them.
Exactly. So clearly, the founding fathers, when they drafted the Constitution, believed that having any kind of one single dominant religion in the country would lead to social unrest. They all place priority over logic and reason over biblical thought.
So let me ask you this.
I mean, Jefferson even said...
Hang on. I'll grant it. Let's pretend that this entire audience is all founding fathers.
Okay.
And you asked them this question. You looked at them and you said, would you prefer that we had different denominations of Christianity at the state level where you guys could, decide that on your own, right? Or would you prefer that we had tons of different religions in a hodgepodge and everybody could just come in and they had total freedom to practice it everywhere?
The second one, obviously. I mean, when you look at their writings, like when you talk about, come on, hey, eyes up here. Okay, you're just going to go to sleep? Okay, cool, I'm just going to monologue. But basically, when you look at Washington's writings, he specifically did not advocate for any kind of social dominance. He specifically avoided answering preachers who pressed him on whether or not to say he himself was a Christian. So he doesn't even want to profess to himself that he's a Christian. You have Gouverneur Morris, the dude who, I believe that's his last name. He had his first name was Gouverneur. I remember that because it's weird.
I just want to make sure I got this right, though. Do you think if our founders were all in the room and you asked them if they would rather have a hodgepodge
because they believe,
of global religions moving into the various states, that's what they would want?
The point is that they believe that rationalism, they believe rationalism took priority over any specific dogma or any specific creed. They believe that Enlightenment thought was the primary driver of thought. That they believe that came first. They believe Jefferson rewrote his own Bible because he took out all the
Jefferson was
stuff.
not. Listen, first of all, the Constitution had thousands of contributors.
Yeah, but some are more important than others.
Yeah, that's true.
No offense.
And the thing is, like with Jefferson,
hey, I think you're a cool dude, but I wouldn't say he's contributing to this debate. You're important, but not like the main guy in this debate right
do
here.
you understand the difference when you're talking about contributors here with Enlightenment thought, things like this? That they prioritize. Why did they prioritize white?
Because they were like racist dudes from the 1700s. That was kind of standard fare back then. White guys were just kind of racist.
Why did they prioritize that?
Probably because they believed that other people weren't people.
Yeah, because they thought that other people who weren't them, right, and followed different kind of practices and things like this.
How come you have people like Ben Franklin saying that the Constantinople could come in here and find pulpit?
Have one?
Clearly, he didn't want to establish
you can't have one
religion. I mean,
hang on, bro. Let me respond.
Hold on.
I just let you monologue.
You won't even.
Holy shit! I just let you monologue. Let me respond. Let me respond. So. You saying one founding father or two founding fathers, right? 9 of them?
Okay, I would say 8. Like 8 of the most founding fathers.
And you think all of them wanted a hodgepodge of religions?
Yes.
Which ones do you think that they would have preferred?
Any of them. So long as
Muslims?
They wouldn't care.
And Hindus?
They wouldn't care.
Satanists?
Jefferson literally said Hindus produce some of the most influential texts. I don't know if they had a conception, but maybe not. You might have me on that one.
Did Hindus?
Okay, they didn't even believe in a triune God.
I'm just following the logic.
They're not even Christian by your standards.
Oh my God, this guy.
They're not even Christian by your standards.
Well, let me know when you're done. I'll respond.
So if they want a nation based on a unitary God, I mean, by definition, by your definition, they're already not a Christian nation. They don't want that. They want a unitary nation.
Okay, so let's try this. Do Hindus usually come in one color?
If you're talking statistically, they're typically from like Southwest Asia, so generally, yes.
So how many of those do you think that the founding fathers would have wanted here?
They wouldn't care so long as they obeyed the laws of the land. They wouldn't give a shit. Their priority was that people followed the laws of the land. They placed priority over the Constitution and the written law over any specific sect.
What about Muslims? Do you think that Muslims come in a usual particular color that's not white?
Actually, I would say no. Like statistically, Muslims are becoming. There's more and more white Muslims. So soon you're going to see more Muslims than
at the time.
Oh, at the time, probably at the time.
So how many of those would they have wanted?
Infinity.
Yeah, infinity.
Infinity. Yeah. 1 million Muslims.
All right, look, I don't know who need to hear this, but my man just tried that new 100 milligram generic vitamin.
Oh, that's the end of the video. It's almost 4 a.m. here. Drink your water, you rascal. Trying to figure out what's up to something to watch. I was in the other day. I want to mention to that. Oh. Can't wait, honestly. Yeah, I know, right? When are we supposed to get that? Shit. Can't come soon enough. An extra 2,000 in the pocket. Mid of this year. That's what's up. Yeah, I just got done watching a bunch of stuff, trying to figure out something else to watch. Stay entertained. How you been, man?
RNs work around the clock. So does WGU.
I'm just watching on my laptop. I'm in Portland, Oregon.
Streamlined clinical hours and 24/7 access.
I could smell someone outside burning fucking plastic. It's like 4 in the morning here. Disgusting. Burnt plastic. Like I'm about to die.
Starting with one, now I have. Basically, in his life too.
So you're 2 hours ahead of me. Yeah, I've been staying up like later and later till like 7 in the morning. So that's usually when I try and pass out. Well, my sleep schedule is kind of weird always.
Oh, maybe when I look down this line, I've been trying to find a little bit of
peace. Welcome back.
peace. Come to me, my peace. Rescue me.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should hop on some video games because I haven't been gaming much, like at all, like this whole week. I'm on Xbox. Well, I got Battlefield 6, just beat Cyberpunk, and so I'm working on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and Battlefield 6 multiplayer and Minecraft online, and I was doing GTA 5 online, so I could work on that a little bit more, try and keep grinding that game. And what else? I like Vampire Survivors. That's a really good game. Can you shout out my dad? His name is Hugh Janus. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, the King's dad. All I can smell right now is burning plastic, and it's fucking giving me a headache. I don't even know if I can take a dab.
Am I just tripping? My soul's been betrayed. I try to listen, emotions get mixed in. Come to me, my peace. Rescue me. I feel what it seems. Got the best of me.
No, I haven't played Dead by Daylight. GTA grind is, yeah, definitely. The GTA grind is really boring, and I've already done it before, which is the worst part because I was grinding GTA 5 on my PS4, and I got up to level like 420 plus. And then I had to start over on Xbox. So if I bought a PS5, I could import my GTA 5 file from my PS4 to the PS5, which is actually cool though. So I'm thinking about trying to get a PS5 because then I can have my old GTA file back. Someone burning shit. Yeah, someone's burning shit. It's fucking bullshit. Yeah, so I probably won't. Oh yeah, Elden Ring. Oh, I might try and get back into Elden Ring because I've been stuck on the Fire Giant. I got stuck on the Fire Giant like 2 years ago, and I haven't picked it back up. Oh. It seems like at this point, I'm not sure if I should wait for a new system to come out. Shut the hell up! Shut the hell up! Broke ass! Broke ass! Broke as hell! Broke as hell! Shut your bitch ass up, boy! Get your lame ass out of here! Yeah, it's downtown Portland for you. Tweaker Central. People always come by screaming, especially in the early mornings, like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. A ton of just people out there screaming. And burning plastic. Can't walk in your pages as long as I got you by my side. Hoping that they won't go by so fast. So yeah, that's the environment around here.
We are the makers of our destiny. Still life is one big mystery. Of questions I have no answers to explain. Time goes on forever and it's people what feels like eternity. And all we have is what still remains.
That's what's up.
You know I wanna try to find a better way to live my life. My vision stays clear.
Pretty much, yeah. They pop out whenever it stops raining, then they'll just pop out and start doing their weird shit again. What's up, Mark A. Houston? Shout out.
We're going back to the way it was, and nothing ever changed it, 'cause we're guided by the visions of you. Let us have visions of a lifetime. Gotta listen to understand, and we make decisions all the time. We gotta give them to the land.
No, I would like to, I don't know, maybe eventually learn guitar or synth or drums, you know. Those are the, but yeah. Never got around to learning an instrument, and I haven't taken up too many hobbies other than like doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I feel you. Hope you have a good chilled morning. I might make some soup in a little bit. get you. Yeah, I just re-upped last night because I was sober yesterday. But yeah, I've been pretty high all night. Out of control. Out of control. I think I've heard deep bangs before. We should have played this an hour ago at 3 a.m.
Let's turn this up to 11. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes take you on lavish adventures.
I'm a director. Hey, I'm a director.
Check 1, 2. It's your boy. 3 in the morning, I'm putting pen to the sheets. I'm rolling Uno deep with a high promise and no defeat. All my enemies wash, rinse, and repeat. We wage war with no pistols possibly popping out. Send you to hell and watch Christopher walk you down. You was my son, now you a foster child. We was dirty, still ain't proper now. Yeah, that's your bitch, you better lock it down. Cause they not to be trusted, nuts like you was meant to be busted. Still the grimiest nigga, no diamonds encrusted. Swear this industry weird. Now I notice when fakes around me, funny how quickly those who will take will surround me. Funny how ugly God died when I arrived, that's astounding. Mumble rap is dying before he go, I'm just taking his bounty. Been on this boom bap shit, except I do it profoundly. My only friend is probably Jim from accounting. 16, I found the death was astounding. Drowned in a 6-pack, caught and smoking a zigzag. Had to escape the riffraff. For the clan, I got my pistol click back. Used to money after flipping that sack, but now it's music and I'll never look back. Aspirations of my pockets while fat. When no goals are the common one. Y'all just want the rose, well I'm just trying to put my mom in. Till she looking down on me like, sorry son, pay for mine in full, you had to borrow one. I am the almighty.
Hell yeah, good song, bro.
Y'all are charlatans, digging rappers' graves, it's like I'm farming them. Gearing up for war, let's get to arming them. I'm just getting built like Charmin, ultra strong. Tripping over death like while I spark a bomb. It's either you or me, I got my target on. Gatling gun just left your whole apartment gone. Similar to memos when I start a song. I know you think I'm firing, you hardly wrong. These other niggas cheesy, call them Parmesan. It's how the domino falls. Press you like the red button when the local hoe calls. She probably wanna throw it like a snowball. I play for high stakes, you get the low ball. You niggas smoking Reggie, got no balls. Henny got me leaning like a nose stall. Spit the raps to make his scrotum float off.
The paradigm of absolute control. That's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murder scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive. Selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face this stone. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin. And they run around screaming, we love Satan. We're wanted with babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird six stuff man. She sleeps in the same room with that creep.
You could be formaldehyde, which is used in taxidermy.
Oh dear.
You talking about my eyes? Kind of depends.
I don't know what I am.
ways. How many jobs do I need? OMZ. Isn't 5 jobs enough?
Back in the matter see how long ago, while I can begin fossils in the sand. I admire all the games. Another asshole lights the flame. Rusted clotheslines in the sun. Noise control.
But how are you a bum if you're chilling, doing well? Yeah, but I got 5 jobs, so you were wrong.
All I ever wanted was a piece of myself. All I ever wanted was a 9 to 5. People hide what they feel inside, so they cover it up till it's gray and dry. All you see is the pieces getting wrapped in a pocket. All the king's men fell down on their knees, raised their arms to the leader outside, praising the devil. They said, "Oh fuck yeah!"
What, you never heard of a sabbatical, cuz? You don't know nothing about passive income, bud? exactly. I do work, so no need to lie on me, Smeagol.
Raise the walls to a little outside. Break the devil faces. I can't find it, I can't hide it. Will you take me over? Little devil run around the side. Will you take me under? I can't breathe if I cannot see. I can't see if I can't breathe.
I don't remember ever talking about Trump.
Wait. The all-new Unstoppable Spec.
Ever.
Spent my last money on a six-pack. Now I'm stuck in the jungle with no way back. I spent my last money on a golden home. Now I've got no clue how I'm gonna get home. I spent my last money on a big ride, and then I walked around cool and started a fire. I spent my last money on a sausage roll. I'd have more money if I wasn't on the dole. Spent my last money on a $5 scratchy, then I walked home, broken and unhappy. I spent my last money on
It's called a handsome mustache, sir.
my shoes. I spent my last money on a long neck. Now I can't afford pay the rent. I spent my last money on shitty bills. Now I can't afford to pay my bills. No, I can't. Hey mate, have you got a spare buck? It's a prick of a driver, won't let me on the bus. It's getting late, and I wanna go home. I lost my wallet, and I smashed my phone. I feel bad asking, I really do. But all I need is a buck or two. 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 Oh yes I do. Said all I need is a buck or two. All I need is a buck or two. Oh yes
You guessed it. What's up, F-Mom? You should consider a haircut and a shave. You should consider that too, I guess. I don't know. Fuck. That's a weird thing to say to another man. In fact, I did shave. That's why my shit looks like so perfection. You don't see no stubble hanging around the edges. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not cute enough for you OMZ shit.
See you later, having a fun. Cause my rent's due at the end of the month. Getting hungry, I'm banging a feed. Something crazy, right in me. All I want and all I need, all I crave is a good puppy. All I want and all I need, all I crave is a good puppy. All chips, tomato sauce. Got enough, I'm begging for more. Cause I came here at 5:45. And I ain't gonna leave till I get my fix. All I want and all I need, all I crave is a good puppy. All I want and all I need, all I crave is a good puppy.
It's not like I haven't gotten a haircut before. I got a haircut like last year. Then I grew it back. My hair used to be like down to here. And so I'm gonna grow it back to like this length right here. Dude, I want to try that Australian gravy or whatever they're talking about.
Chicken schnitty, parmigiana, front sight, medium well, all I want and all I need, all I crave is a good puppy. All I want and all I need, all I crave is a good puppy. All I crave is.
Yeah, this song is forever, man. Potato salad? Okay.
Good puppy. All I crave is a good puppy.
Pumpy.
That's hot and horny. Don't say shit like that. Oh! Show me from the top, listen.
Oh yeah, is like Tyler the Creator like gay or ASAP Rocky? I know, but we never use gravy like all that much. Like, I don't even think you can get gravy at a pub here. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I gotta try that Australian gravy though, bro.
Man, shout out ASAP Rocky, man. All in the building, man. What's good? Is that potato salad? Yo, listen. Niggas give me the cold shoulder. I can speak for myself. So I keep a hot waist and alligator belt. Ain't got a belt with the holster. I ain't playing games. I got some little niggas who would do it. So I pass the controller. Big press the next out. Try to angle your nose. Pause your life if you swear. Try to mess with my O's. Whoa. So cut the crap like shit ballers. Cause we really with the beef like causing the gay fathers. Nigga, we get dollars. Give them the big baller. Exchange for them chains that's all shiny with thick water. I got back pains. Neck heavy like whipped cream. I whip clean. And they all right. I whip cream. And cop boards and I draw stick. I whip cream. And cop cribs. I got more space than big jeans. Y'all sleeping on me. Explain why they got shit dreams. I'm alien. Got the laser gun with the big beam. Married to the money. My bitch green. Know I'm sitting lean. But ride around the rockets like yeah, I mean y'all niggas weak. They thought I was goofy and all mouses. Double see my luggage and fill them with comb blouses. Y'all cop kush, my nigga, I got houses. And fill them with some Leo the Cap and some cold sprouses, nigga.
Yeah, I wish there was gravy on like everything.
Where we, Rocky, ASAP, Garboy, where we at, nigga, in Paris.
Fuck cold top pieces, couple dots with me in them hoes like divas. Got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. Flipped a couple packs, bass guard in the speakers, bass all in the speakers. In the field like baseball, play ball, face ball when polices come. I don't rock Chanel, I rock Channel. That lotus ain't a purse, it's a statue. At you. Now I ain't sneeze, but if niggas want steam or smoke, then I make you. Got a bullet that dude. When I die, I gotta make a statue. Bad attitude, this ain't a person, it's a statue. Go to any nigga with money up in my bracket. Then I think about the state of rapping. All the freshmen in the classes, all the super seniors mumbling and rambling, mumbling and rapping, mumble rapping. I find it hard to find actual talent. I find it hard to find an actual challenge. I'm like Shabazz Palace's last acid hit. Elaborate rap, labs, labyrinth. Work to Kodak's, Blacks, Lazarus. Call drops on the album skits.
I'm the channel that you watch. I'm the ammo in the Glock. Weird nigga full suit with the sandals and the socks. Stop. And bass on my neck, boy, you would think I hate glass homes where I'm handling the rocks. Who cast the first stone? Bitch, it's me, fuck you thought. Real grunge, nigga, I ain't got a flannel at the top. And I'm picking up guitar. Scum niggas, bum niggas, wish they could make a garden shit. But they sleeping on me, man, like they homies dead. I'm a wild nigga, boy, and you farmer bred. Born, you ain't animal, you all corn. Yo. I have nothing cool to do.
Yeah, you got some deep pulls, as they say. Apathy version, potato apathy version. I'm not sure if I can find it. Apathy is. Yeah, I don't see it on YouTube. Man, I am blazed. It's 4:20. We just missed it. It's 4:28 now. I don't want to make. Kind of don't want to make soup. Guess it's a good time to make soup. Yeah, you pretty much could drink soup, but sometimes the broth isn't all that good, and sometimes I would prefer to almost strain the soup, like, and just keep the ingredients. Texas, 11
God, this is Alec Murdoch. I need police in it.
I can't shake this feeling anymore. 'Cause I lost my mind again. Somehow I knew I shouldn't ask for more. In my soul with happiness. Everything is better when together every step of the way. Everything is better when together every step of the way. See my whole life flash in front of me. A child is born into this world. Now my past is just a part of me. Yeah, we got all our life to live. Everything is better when together every step of the way. Everything is better when together every step of the way.
Yeah, I wish I had some good ass bread, like that kind of bread that you gotta like cut open.
Feel a baseline drop as we fire off the shots. Rockin' a new rhythm, it's a one-stop shop. Keep them doors unlocked, 'cause you know we'll come a knocking. Could've seen it coming, but we're covered in such a
Boy, I'm higher than you.
The next generation of quality from Tacoma is here.
I'm at that point where I don't even think I can take any more dabs tonight.
We took this trip to Garden Grove. Smelled like blue dog inside the van. Oh yeah, this ain't no funky reggae party. The dollars at the door. It gets so real sometimes. Who wrote my rhyme? I've got the microwave, got the VCR. I got.
You said you got a few more hours, and then you can go get some.
Deuce in the trunk of my car.
Yeah, I hate. Sucks. Like last night I was sober, but it's whatever. I need to start buying in bulk. Get my dabs in bulk because I hate going back to the dispensary like all the time.
Yeah, you only knew all the love that I found. It's hard to keep my soul out of the ground. You're a fool, don't fuck around, my dog. All that I can see, I fill up my garage. 'Cause in my mind, music from Jamaica, all the love that I found. There's a reason why my soul's unsound.
Marvel? I mean, not that much. Not really, actually. I got tired of all the superhero movies and stuff like that.
It's that shit stuck under my shoe. It's that smell inside the van. It's my bedsheet covered with sand. Sitting through a shitty fan. Getting dog shit on my hands. Getting hassle by the man. Making up through alarms. Sticking needles in your arm. Get up trash on the freeway. Depressed without making a sound. And my dog about a pound. Living in a drinker pad. Making yell at my dad. Saying I'm happy when I'm not. Finding roaches in the pot. Oh, all these things I do. They're waiting for you.
I think there's a discount for medical. It's a little cheaper. Yeah, definitely. In fact, my friend's mom, she was a medical marijuana old lady or whatever, and she would go to the dispensary with her medical card, and if the dispensary has like extra weed laying around, like shitty weed, like swag or whatever, you know what I mean, like low quality weed, she's allowed to get that weed for free just because she's a medical person. So she's allowed to she's allowed to get up to an ounce at a time of their like low quality stuff for free on medical. And that was back in like 2019. When she was doing that. Man, I need a bunch of water.
Clients want more than prep. They want proactive advice and real savings.
Which part of the UK? Isn't ketamine like a big thing over there in London? Is it hard to get good weed in the UK? Galaxy Gas is super big here. Ugh, that's sad. That's all bad. Yeah, I like weed and mushrooms and like alcohol. Hey, just admit it, man. This girl can sing. It's not exactly dispenser quality. Yeah. Dog shit, literally. Yeah, I used to get my stuff back in the day. I used to get, when I first started smoking, I used to get all my stuff from dealers. But dealers are sketchy. Is meth still bad? It's still big here in Portland. Yeah, that was a good song. Hold up, I'm checking out this other album now. Really? That's kind of surprising. Yeah, here in Portland, it's a lot of meth, fentanyl. Yes, alcoholics too, heroin. And like weird drugs like that. Crack, damn. Yeah, that's why they need weed. They need weed everywhere so that less people are on crack and shit like that. just smoke my ops. Smoke that op pack. Oh shit, I gotta see that.
A lot of you guys probably know the rapper 21 Savage, but what you didn't know is he actually stole one of my lyrics in his newest song called War About It with Lil Durk. I'm about to play my song, and then I'm going to play his song. You guys gotta let me know. Is the bar stolen or not? Gotta line them up and shoot them down like it's some dominoes. Knock them all down like dominoes.
This dude's retarded. I just want to punch that dude in the nose. Fucking retarded, bro. That's not the video. I got in trouble on TikTok again. My live stream got taken away on TikTok again. What? What did I do? What did I say? Oh man, I got in trouble on TikTok. Type in 3 news at home having some dots. I got in trouble on TikTok. Oh no.
There's a Harbor Freight store.
TikTok's lame.
Tell me what happened tonight. I was just sitting there home having some dots, and then the police come up, knocked on my door, told me that I have to evacuate just because they reckon it's a bomb threat around the place. And I just tripped out and I was like, oh shit, must be just happening overseas or something. But yeah, I just packed up my stuff and left. But it looks pretty serious. There's heaps of cops here, mate.
Heaps
of cops. Reckon they're bringing the bomb squad in. But yeah, I know, pretty trippy stuff, eh?
Heaps of cops. Are they smoking that dope?
Having some dots, and then the police came having some dots.
So a dot is a cigarette brand or something? New Zealand. I got in trouble on fucking TikTok, you piece of shit app. For what? Hate speech and harassment. I got in trouble for hate speech and harassment on TikTok. Did you guys see me conducting any hate speech just now? No, because I didn't. They're lying on me again.
I chose something. So I hope you did choose. That's locksmith.
Okay, maybe, but still not a reason to take my live access away.
No. Remember, let's see what you gonna put on.
What we got?
No weirdo shit.
What we got?
Let's see. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. K Slay.
Yeah.
Locksmith Lofty Goals. Check it out. Look. Allow me to paraphrase the apparent phase I pedal toward. The space between chasing my dreams and what I'll settle for. Every new tier in my career is more clear. Focus on my core and keep these executives on the tether cord. I said it for a reason, mind you. People speculate, but to myself is the only label I'm signed to. And I don't feel the need to proceed, I'm reserved hardly. Do all the work and receive proceeds from a third party? That's absurd, sorry. I just prefer to be heard bar me. Rather sign and disappear, commandeer a search party. Search far beyond the farce that you fraudulently falsify. The false guy you fabricate and the faith that you toss aside. I assault your pride, calling a lie like what's untrue. They rapping with such uncouth, they bending like Hut 1-2. No telling just what some do. We shun artists and praise social media starlets. No judging, I probably fuck one too. This is here, this is now, this is how we are viewed. We cop shoes before food, cause our values are skewed. We spend bread to get bread, it's in bread. We've been bred, we've been fed and misled. Shots that misled. With this said, I'm trying to paint it clear as possible. Some people are roadblocks, I had to steer those obstacles. I would not let it swerve me like the clergy to the flock, or the distorted plot they try to smear this gospel through. My lyrical vocal expression is never been questioned, I know what it's worth. You cannot define, I try to confine what is inside, I try to pervert. But if it's this lame, I would disclaim with a disdain from a disdain, saying his name in a dismay. I would display, showing dismay. But on this day, my total intention, total hope for suspension. I'm engrossed in my own convictions. I know that my foes are stricken with jealousy and contingency, stalking my timeline, but make sure they never mention me. Lyrically, there's no comparing now. How come you don't collab more lot? In 3 words, niggas is terrified. I terrorize any rapper in any issue. Fuck a tastemaker, cut off his tongue and tell him to wish you. Rappers use big words but don't be saying much to overcompensate for the music they had to rush. Instead of creative ways to convey what they feel as such, they try to overcomplicate through their lyrics, and that's a crutch. Clutching your notepad, you're so mad that you pretend. So you spit the most far out shit that you can pen. But when you try to sound smart without substance in your art, you're just as bad as the swagged out rappers that you condemn. Then a fan once wrote, we sick of gimmicks, see? You gotta be controversial and diss them for empathy. But if I only become worthy by giving you controversy, then in reality the only real gimmick is me. I don't need a sales pitch from some executive with a list trying to teach me how to tweet or consulting my statist. I've been this thing for so long with practice, I can practically do a show anywhere on the atlas. If you act this nigga, better believe you at risk of being physically shunned. I become what I had this. I used to criticize others for lack of lyrical depth. Now I realize it's more than one way to earn your respect. They said I was slept on, I kept on. I painted the picture you sketched on. I feel like these rappers are so full of gas and they swallow the glass full of Teflon. Respect gone, so you hustle for lots of loot. I'd rather be known as unknown than be known as a prostitute. Look, would you rather be a whore or a slave? Would you rather be ignored or betrayed? Would you rather be gathered amongst cadavers covered in lime and forced to redefine whatever Lord you praise? That's the promise that they give and expect you to choose between the lesser two evils in hopes to confuse the mad sheep where they bathe in their own fecal, consuming the residue of revenue from the folks they abused. Now let's define who folks is. Folks are me and you in the lower bracket where most live, that don't give a shit that morality's in fatigue. Only imagery created by corporations and showbiz. And whether you know this and focus, whoever the foe is, and foe this, you try to invoke which can never be noticed. So note this and put it in bold print. The minute you go in, they try to establish that you was a savage the moment you want to expose this. If I follow a trend and try to pretend once, I essentially shoot.
I don't know, man. I feel like watching a documentary, honestly. 1 p.m. for you. What? That's crazy. It's 5 a.m. here. 11 p.m. What? That shit's wild, cuz.
the space happy Phil Thomas cat here.
What you having for dinner, bro? What's on the menu in that town of yours?
And this next music video is by singer-songwriter Mark Gormley. This is a great song. It's very, very intense. We tried to make the music video that way as well. With Mark Gormley and Without You on the Uncharted Zone.
That sounds pretty good. I fuck with it. Shit's actually got good ingredients. Kebab a big thing? Well, actually, kind of, but not really. There's some like Middle Eastern type places around here. I don't know if they really have kebabs there though. They got other stuff. They got like shawarma, and then there's other places like a Persian place where you could get like, I think it was kind of like a kebab, but yeah. Anyways, we have food carts here, and then there's some like ethnic restaurants. But yeah, Portland's like a good place for food because you can get like all kinds of shit, all kinds of cultures here. Kebab, yeah. There's lots of gyro here, but might be kebabs too. Lagoon. Okay. Gulp. Gulp. This better take me right into the middle of a blue lagoon. transport me.
Don't worry, Shaq. The General gives you a break to keep you covered. Whether it's on your car insurance or a break from your car acting up.
松田聖子、青いサンゴ礁。
What I want to know is if Japan and China are all eating, and India, they're all eating like rice all the time. How are they all getting enough rice? That's so many people eating rice all the time. I think there'd be like a shortage on rice. That's pretty wild how widespread KFC is. KFC's everywhere. Yeah, but still, I guess if they did have a shortage on rice, people would be fucking going wild. And I know there's a shortage on fish because they've been overfishing like crazy. That's wild. China's been entering other people's fishing territories and shit. Crazy shit. Yeah, it's called Tokyo Night Music, Japanese City Pop, 1980s. Chill, drive, and study. Makes me feel like I'm in Japan. I think I'm gonna take like another dab before bed, but I need to pass out pretty soon because I need to get up in like 4 hours. Chicken burger or chickens? Because it sounds better. Chicken sandwich. Chicken burger. I think some places call it a chicken burger. Certain restaurants might call it a chicken burger. Let me find something else. I need to find something chill, but like. Oh, I figured it out. Figured it out. Perfect song for right now.
Feel you.
Freaking out. So many brands, so much money. Hell.
Lock in. Type in TacomoGolf.com.
Why are they trying to sell golf clubs? So fuck.
It's all around. Now I was simple and old. Shot a rum and a Henny and Coke. I saw a man 81, maybe 74. Said what's up, got a bed, started making a toast. Told him I was on the road, working my ass off. So one day I could kick back, saying relax more. He did a little laugh, now he laughing his ass off. Leaned in close, about to give me a crash course. Wanna hear a story, son? It's not long, won't last till the morning come. Know I look a little rough when I'm off the drugs. Let me tell you about my life, won't cost you none. I said, go ahead. He said, I was born in a small town. Living was easy, wasn't nobody needy. It was happiness all around. My cousin would visit me from the city and tell me about the wealthy and busy. Money and women and clubs, company dinners and drugs. You can get a big house, chef in the kitchen, what's up? I was just simple and young, fishing and living it up. Did a little work, but I really just did what I want. Anyway, I figured I would try at a new place. Find me a good job, hustle and get paid. Money to get made.
West Coast shit, hell yeah.
Going into the nighttime, little stressed out, marijuana and white wine. Step by step on a ladder I climbed up, wishing I was home on a hike or a bike ride. I was living a fast life, getting his cash right, noticing it came with a back price. 5, 10, 20 years passed me by, and that grind shit ran me dry. Made M's in the field I was in, so it felt like time to retire and kick back and relax my mind. And so I moved to a small town, living was easy, wasn't nobody needy, it was happiness all around. Now I was simple and old, thinking this living was low, just to come right back to a familiar home. Ain't it a trip though? Could've been living like this though. Lake house, good as it get though. Before you hit the road, make sure that what you covered is better than what you own. Just wanted to let you know.
Subscribe to his channel. Yeah, they legalized everything. And then there was like street dealers like all over downtown, like all the time. And people were like overdosing and shit like all the time. And I think they finally reversed that law because they realized it was a bad idea. Yeah, I don't understand the politics here. It's just like retarded people. Literally retarded people have infiltrated the government. And anyone who's reasonable and normal, they're labeled like, like far right or whatever. So like anyone normal gets slapped with like a label And so like the retardation just gets like worse too. But I know Australia is kind of pretty woke like that too. From what I've seen. They were pretty much people still pretty much sell in the open, and barely ever like get in trouble. A lot of people still use drugs out in the open and don't get in trouble. So yeah, I couldn't say from a police perspective if they were allowed to, but yeah, they pretty much were allowed to, and yeah, so things got bad and people were dying and there was tents all over the place and shit like that. Oh, this guy. Yeah, no, the UK has gotten bad too. Yeah. Everywhere is kind of fucked right now. Super dumb. And America is still like not fully there on weed. I feel like weed shouldn't even be in. I feel like we don't even need dispensaries anymore. Weed should be in the grocery stores, like with the other like alcohol and shit like that. And also, weed should be in vending machines because I hate talking to a bud tender anytime I need some weed. I wish I could just hit up a fucking, you know what I mean? A goddamn vending machine instead. I need to pass out. Alright, what the hell? Quit jumping on me. I was gonna leave my stream on, but I guess I'll turn my stream off and I'll just stream tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for everyone joining and chatting and all that. I just gotta get like 4 hours of sleep and then I'll be back up and figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. But yeah. Catch you next time, man. Probably tomorrow, at various times throughout the day. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, drive safe.